Your proxies might already be flagged. You may not know it, but the site you're trying to scrape does. Here's how to check if a proxy is clean before using it in your workflows. What is a clean proxy? It's an IP address with no record of abuse on threat intelligence platforms such as Spamhaus, AbuseIPDB, and Project Honeypot. Once an IP gets flagged by one of them, that data spreads automatically across hosting providers, CDNs, and anti-bot systems. Does the proxy type matter? Residential, data center, ISP, and mobile only tells you where an IP comes from, not what it's already been used for. So whether a proxy is clean comes down to history, not type. How does an IP get burned? An IP gets burned the first time it's used for something abusive. It can be spam campaigns, credential stuffing, click fraud, or aggressive scraping that triggers abuse reports. The IP gets flagged and that history travels with it. So if someone else abused that IP before your provider picked it up, you inherit that history. That's why new proxies can hit blocks from request 1. So before you touch your rotation logic or your headers, check the pool. How do you check if a proxy is clean? There are 5 checks to run on any proxy pool. Step number 1, check individual IP reputation. Start with Spamhaus and AbuseIPDB. Spamhaus catches spam and malware-related abuse, and AbuseIPDB aggregates reports from networks, hosting providers, and security teams worldwide. One listing on one platform doesn't automatically disqualify an IP, but it warrants a second check. If it shows up on both, don't use it. Step number 2, run a fraud score check. Tools like IPQualityScore and MaxMind give you a fraud score based on the IP's full behavioral history. Both offer API access so you can automate this across large IP lists rather than running it manually. You're looking for a low risk rating and no flags for VPN, proxy, or automation activity. For example, a residential IP that scores high on fraud or reads as a data center endpoint is a clear sign that the pool hasn't been maintained. Step 3, check the ASN, not just the IP. Every IP belongs to an ASN, or Autonomous System Number, which is the entity that controls that IP block. If that ASN has a history of abuse at scale, platforms will flag traffic from it no matter how clean the individual IP looks. So use Hurricane's Electric's BGP toolkit or IP info to pull ASN-level reputation alongside your individual IP checks. Even a clean IP carries risk if the ASN it belongs to is already flagged. Remember, platforms see the network first, the individual IP second. Step 4. Sample at subnet level. Pull IPs from different subnet blocks across the pool and run them through the same checks. If flagged IPs cluster in the same subnet range, the pool has a structural problem, not just isolated bad IPs. One burned IP can take the whole block down on platforms that apply block-level flagging. Subnet-level sampling is how you catch that pattern before it affects your operation. And step 5, track IP health in your rotation. Don't assume a clean IP stays clean. Integrate IPQS or MaxMind directly into your rotation logic to automatically flag and retire IPs as their reputation degrades and before they start affecting your operations. But an IP address can pass every check we just covered and still get throttled, serve different content, or silently dropped. That's because major platforms such as Google, Amazon, LinkedIn, and TikTok don't rely on public databases. They run their own private machine learning-powered reputation systems. You cannot query them. You cannot audit them. So what makes a proxy good enough to hold up against systems you can't even see? It starts with the provider, or how they source and maintain their IP pool. The most important proxy quality signals a provider should meet include responsibly sourced IPs from users who have explicitly opted in. If a provider can't explain where their IPs come from, assume the pool reflects that. A KYC policy that keeps abusive users out of the network. No verification process means no filter on who enters the pool and how they use it. Continuous pool monitoring and refresh cycles. IPs degrade over time, so blacklist monitoring and regular replacement are what keep a pool operationally viable. Owned and operated infrastructure. Providers who control their own network have full visibility from source to session. Intelligent rotation controls, sticky sessions, dynamic rotation, and geotargeting at ISP and city level are what prevent clean IPs from getting burned through overexposure. None of these proxy quality signals exist in a free proxy. Maintaining them has a cost, but that cost is what keeps the pool clean and your operations running without interruptions. If you need a clean proxy pool that meets those standards for your scraping or data operations at scale, talk to our team at IPRoyal. We'll help you design the right proxy setup for your workflow.